This is the Wisekrakrbusiness, and today we're going to take a look at the Soma Prime. And before we can do that, we first need all the parts to build it, and I put them in big flipping letters so that everybody can see it and nobody can be mistaken of where they are. So put it in your mind and let's go for the build. And the first build is a electricity and viral build with a lot of critical chance, of course critical multiplier, and a little bit of status chance. And as you can see, we got point strike and vital sense for the critical chance and the critical damage, and we have high voltage because that will give us some extra status chance. The first things to say about this weapon is that it has a high fire rate and it is pretty accurate, and especially from up close. And when you hit the heads of your enemies, that will give you a high critical chance, killing them swiftly. And since this weapon has a large magazine, you can just hold your fire button for as long as you want. But when firing a lot of bolitos, you might need a lot of bolitos, so better put a rifle ammo mutation on your weapon if you want. But it's good that it has such a large magazine because this weapon reloads pretty slow. So now it's time for our second build, which is a corrosive build, and again with 75 critical chance, and we have a large critical multiplier and of course a little bit of status chance so that we can hurt our enemies with some corrosive damage. So now let's take a look at this critical multiplier. As you can see here, we have a bailiff and we are emptying our clip on his head. And as you can see with the yellow numbers, the critical hits are getting higher and higher, and that is how you kill big ass bastard. So now let's see how quickly this weapon can fire. As you can see, we are here in Draco and there are a lot of enemies all surrounding us, but that doesn't matter because we have our Soma Prime with us and it is fast, and with our Nova Prime we are nimble. So as you can see, it has no problem killing high level enemies, especially with this critical build, ladies and gentlemen. So even little bastards can be killed with one shot, but also bigger bastards can be killed with some pizzazz, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed. Check me out on all my other videos and hope to see you there. And until then, adios. And they petrify like a Medusa. You know the tail of Medusa? When she looks at you in the eye, you get stoned. Not in the good way. You will get petrified, not stoned like, oh, I want to get high. No, not like that. It's like this. You're stoned and then you get a sword in your mouth. And that's the end of your life. There we go. But I get